Lol Blue the Opper for the card counters, while
Yeah.
Peyru just a rifler, proving that.
Yeah. Anubis makes sense for
Oh,
Samurai, though. They have played it
it
7
does.
times during the season, so
I might have expected Nuke though, because card counters have played Anubis 6 times and have a comparable win
Oh,
rate.
both these teams strong on Anubis then. So
Yeah,
that
I would
second
have
map,
expected that to be like map 3 because they're both
oh,
strong
yeah.
on it. But they decide that they don't want to pick into Nuke, which is a map that, although the card counters do have 2 losses on, it's one that they've definitely practiced. One of those losses was actually to my team, but it was a 16-14 really close game. And I mean, I could tell they were cooking on the map. They had a strong top side execute that wasn't easy to deal with. So maybe knowing that the card counters have put that time into Nuke, Samurai just go with their comfort pick of Anubis. And now we wait to see what they'll ban out for this decider. Neither team has played Vertigo. Both teams opt to ban it
Yeah.
basically every time. Both teams have played a little bit of Nuke, and then both teams have played a little bit of Inferno. So, I mean, we'll see which way this one goes. I would guess that Nuke would be where we see it, unless the Samurai, unless, okay, unless card counters ban Nuke here. This is their ban, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if they decide to ban Nuke, then that gives that essentially is gambling, leaving Vertigo in saying, I bet you guys will ban Vertigo. Because card counters have 2 Inferno games and 1 win, whereas Samurai have 1 Inferno game, no wins. So card
Yeah.
counters probably want to try and force Inferno here. But if the Samurai
Uh,
don't want to play Inferno, then they bring us to Vertigo. Nope, it's Nuke. Card
yeah,
counters
it's
play it
Nuke.
safe,
It's
ban
Nuke.
Vertigo. My thing just updated.
Yep.
We saw that. So makes sense. This is about how I expected it to go, though I would have expected Nuke to actually be picked second by Samurai and then Anubis to be the decider. But
Yeah.
still, this is some strong maps for Samurai. Mirage, one that they're less experienced on, but I would say Mirage is a map that almost any team can pick up, especially a team
Yep.
with Bnogs and Cash and TJ. Like, this is a team that has been around CSC for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
So
Absolutely.
this is the most OS team I've seen, and I feel like I say that every time I see a new OS team. It's like, okay,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
these are just chill players. Spence is like, yeah, let me just get the gang to come and play again.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I mean, it's gonna be an interesting match. It's I want to see how it goes. Like, I'm a little worried about the Mirage pick for that first map. Obviously, card counters know something I don't, but it's still a little bit iffy, especially because honestly, neither team has really any experience on Mirage during the regular season. So it's gonna both teams going in blind here. But then the Anubis pick, both of these teams are super strong on that. So honestly, I feel like Anubis, if anything, it's going to be that turning point map of if you win Anubis, it's game over for the other team.
Yeah, it's I mean, this will sure be an interesting one. I'm I'm honestly not sure uh who I would favor. I think just given the experience that OS has, I might favor them, especially
Yeah.
across some of their players, but card counters are on a roll. This
Oh,
is a
yeah.
team imbued with confidence, a team that's essentially been given the expectation that, oh yeah, they, were low seed coming into playoffs. They probably won't make it that far. And they've proven people wrong at each and every turn. And so the pressure's not on them. The pressure's on whoever's playing against this team to be like, don't let them have another upset.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And Samurai's going to have all that pressure put onto them. But I still think that their players can show up. They're all experienced. They've all been around. I think that they'll lean into it, honestly. It'll make him play better.
Yeah. Um, I'm not sure when we're gonna jump into this. But I think we're gonna do a real quick break, and then the game's gonna get going. Servers being created now, so don't go anywhere. Alrighty, we're into it, and we're into the pistol, as these two teams are going head to head, starting on the card counter's pick of Mirage. They are, of course, forced to start on that T side then, as Samurai elect to start on the CT, and they're going to begin with a bit of a spread default. Players walking out A, one player left to just lurk mid. They go from this default and now and do just an A crawl, and it's interesting how far they've gotten with basically no contact. A few bullets exchanged, some shots in mid, but now they're going to start trading bodies back and forth. Flurry of frags. The rotates are in, and that advantage is in the hands of the Samurai. Card counters at least get that bomb down. Crucial for the money. And it is a 2v3 to see who wins this starting round.
Oh, no.
That's a
Oh
jumping
my
shot.
gosh. What
Okay,
the
Mason.
heck? That's crazy.
I chill out. Chill out there, buddy. That's that's something else. I huh.
That was a great pistol round. Lots of good trades and everything off of that. But let's see. Cards counter still forcing up Mac 10s and
I
one
mean,
Galil.
they get bombed down, it makes sense. They get bombed down, you might as well be purchasing. You might as well be buying. Look at the main production screen. And now, your eyes may turn back to this FAMAS getting the frag at short. That's
Just
Peru
in
shutting down
time.
Legacy. We we highlighted Peru as the player to watch, the one with the insane stats, the best rated playoffs player in all of Challenger. And Peru, of course, playing an impactful position here on Cat. Looking to find these fights, looking to find these frags. There's a player already caught up in ladder room. It's not going to be the easiest for them to deal with, but it can still be done as it's a patience game. 3 creep B, and the jump spot, Cash sees him. Cash just goes for the fight, and Peru
And
comes forward,
3.
drops to Law Blue, but in the meanwhile, Cash has just mowed them all down.
Goodness gracious.
I mean, that's that's easy money for
Absolutely.
Cash. Like, what the heck?
Cash got the cash now. Like,
True. Cash
wow.
Moses parting the green seas. Okay. So
That
the
should
force
enable
buy,
them to get a op next round, right?
I mean, it
At
should.
least. Yeah,
But
it
this
should.
round, the MP9s make perfect sense up against these unarmored opponents.
Yeah.
Card counters
Let's see
had
if we can
fortunate.
get some more.
Yeah. See, the interesting thing is that card counters haven't played this map of Mirage much either. They picked into
Yeah.
it much more as a punish pick. And so as these ecos, I say, should get mopped up, it's getting a little bit
Yeah.
scary here. There we go. Nothing to worry about.
Yep. Favor.
It, this
Just
this is a
just fragging.
this is a map that I was gonna say they have less experience on
Yeah.
too. So I mean, T side less experience. It's never gonna be easy.
Oh, absolutely not.
And Mason cleans it up. A clean 3 on the
Alright.
board for your samurai.
Good stuff. And yep, they did bring out that op. Cash buying it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm interested to see where it goes, what it does. Gonna be an op v op duel maybe here.
Yeah. I mean, this op from Lol Blue just holding the mid push as the main rifle pack over towards A is gonna get pushed. CT aggression gets a pick towards A main and gets out. And that opening frag is, I mean, that's everything. That's information.
Yeah,
That's an advantage. Now they're just big chilling in this 5v4. Samurai couldn't have started their first gun round any better.
exactly. Oh, Mason went a little too aggro into Palace there. Gets taken out.
Unfortunate. And I mean, you already had gotten one pick on A. There's not really a need to extend for more.
No,
That now
absolutely not.
evening things out as the bomb moves back towards B, but contact over towards A. That's going to draw attention, and oh, so many frags there. That's
No.
just mid open. The A contact keeps all these CTs here, and bomb is coming back around. Uh-oh.
Oh,
They hear B-Nugs on the op ring out, but
let's see.
peeks in, lol blue. Yeah, doesn't miss those. And the
Nice
bomb's
little
gone
op
back to
duel
B.
win.
Bomb's gone back to B. Everything's okay.
TJ gonna save it. What is their cash gonna look like next round? I think most of them should be able to buy.
Yeah,
They could honestly bring out the op again if they really wanted to.
yeah. I mean, it really depends. I like
Yeah.
the aggression they did with a double push A.
Mm-hmm.
They just caught the one player looking to creep up A main, reset. If they didn't happen to lose that pick and just sort of unravel in mid,
Yeah,
Samurai, I mean, they know how to do it, and TJ knows how to save a gun. Wait for this
that's
next
true.
round.
And honestly, what I was going to say when they made that A main push and they got that kill, I was gonna say Samurai's already reading this map better than card counters in these first few rounds.
Well,
But then
it's
Mason kind of just
yeah.
it's
The
early days in this game,
It
but
doesn't even matter how good the read is when they double push A main because there's two
yeah,
of them. If they find people, they get information and probably get a kill because it's 2v1. If they don't
yeah,
find someone, then they're like, oh, A is clear, rotate B. The issue is when one person solo pushes Palace.
exactly. That takes away resources from mid. Oh,
Oh, this
let's
is the
see
opening
the
push.
push.
Two,
Oh,
okay. A nice little frag. The one's dropped back on the middle side of the map, so things are still even here as Mason.
oh,
Oh,
Mason's gonna go
hot
down.
feet, not able to escape. That's a rough one. Aggression punished. The card counters realizing that Samurai just want to get in their faces.
Yeah,
And
Samurai
so,
might start to have to just like tone this aggression just a little bit
yeah.
down.
Or don't do it solo. Like Mason
Yeah,
stuck out top mid with nobody to support him. Player in
yeah.
underpass left with no one to support them.
Yeah, well, they sent 3 mid. The underpass player, like, that's understandable a little bit,
Yeah,
but,
but
like, the
it's
fact that
interesting
one of
solo.
the mid players just left and went through con instead of supporting his teammate is a little bit of an issue.
Yeah. If Mason had a smoke, maybe he could have smoked that molly and been fine. Then
Yeah.
when it comes to support as cash, okay.
No.
Rough spray splits the difference between two players. That's the B side ball in the op in market. It's gonna just get out of there to try and save. And card counters have their second round. Just a nice bit of opening duels one, mid control taken, and then a classic B hit.
Yeah, they played that perfectly, punishing every single bit of aggression from Samurai. It'll be good to save these rifles here, or they should be. That being said, it's going to be interesting to see if they decide to buy up around
Mhm.
them or if they just stay just not buying anything.
When we talk about opening aggression and opening picks, usually going solo isn't the way.
No.
But either if you've got a crazy play as a rifler, you can get that opening, or for an operator, it makes sense because that 1v1 goes from a 50-50 duel to an 80-20 when you have the
Mhm.
one-click, one-kill gun.
Absolutely.
And so
Yeah.
I wonder if Beanogs is going to fight somewhere. They've mostly just been sending riflers aggressive for the start of this as a save comes out for the Samurai. These two riflers, wherever they decide to play, is just going to be the spot that's reinforced, and everywhere else, we're just going to see pistols. What's up to card
Beanogs
counters
is getting
trading?
boosted into apps, it looks like, with that op.
That's a con
Yeah.
smoke missed, I think, over there in
Ooh.
mid.
Cash went aggressive again, though. On
Ooh,
pistol, and that's going to give them A.
I mean, that's the T's just have to figure this out.
Yeah.
As long as this one player scaling upstairs calls it, the rest of them can just rotate in,
Nice.
clear through mid. Yeah,
Mason does have a flank, but there's no way he really gets anything here. And
yeah. I mean, getting one or two is just some good damage. Drop a couple guns, force them to rebuy.
yeah, that's true. They are planted for him, and they're running back towards him.
And there's the
Oh, we
one.
got one. Nice. He's gonna save that rifle, isn't he? Right?
Yep.
Yep. Honestly, not bad from Samurai if this is the save that they get from this round. Yes,
Yeah.
they did lose one rifle, but then they gained another, so.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense to put the op on B to just
Hmm.
wait it out. If they get the kill A and go A, which they did, then that's fine. Let them.
Yeah,
You save again.
exactly. But card counters still building up this money though. So if another save happens this round for Samurai, I feel like card counters is definitely gonna hunt them that time. And ooh, yeah, if Samurai loses this round, their money is gonna be over. But full buy, both
Mhm.
sides.
I wonder if card counters want to change it up. It's been working so far, so it makes sense. Another miss smoke and spawn. I mean,
Oh,
only one rep on the map in officials. I guess it makes sense they'd miss a couple smokes. HE.
okay.
It's a good little bit of chip bundle all blue. As they've always press over on A. And Samurai in response have pushed Hash all the way up apartments. This is huge info. A potential flank if the card counters take too long, and it's going to let them stack over towards A. We see now as Cash comes all the way through. TJ just dropped back towards jungle. The T's, you've got to
Oh,
move now because, yeah, everyone's
Vinox
just
is
behind you.
flanking rampantly off too.
Cash has come up behind. Lol Blue has missed.
And Vinox flanks with an op? The flank op
Ooh,
goes crazy.
this is a rough one here. The information from Cash's push leaves Nona in a
No,
1v3 who
spotted.
isn't going to be able to find anyone except for a couple bullets to the side. Slips over to jungle, and that bomb on A ramp is just not recoverable.
Absolutely not. So Peru should get this and does. Well, the aggression there honestly works out super well for Samurai. They didn't get punished that time for it. But that being said, I think card counters is learning even more now of we need to hold our angles even better. We need to make sure we're having people watching all of these. So, in the long run, it might work out for card counters, just learning this aggression, knowing that it's coming. But definitely win Samurai that round.
Ooh,
Good shots from Legacy.
yeah. Just find that pickup, and
Yeah.
now
All
that they're at
blue
an
is flanked
advantage,
here.
I kind of love the fact that they're leaving the op alone, and this is almost such a ridiculous play. There's no way it's expected. Like, they're
Exactly.
gonna find the op, but A site's completely open. Not completely open, but A site's vulnerable because there's a player looking CT and only one under balk. TJ gonna walk forward now. Oh,
Oh,
Mishka hasn't seen this.
oh my gosh. What is that?
Oh, a rough drop. Now it's these players coming up mid to try and make up the difference. That's one, but
Oh, good
Misfit
trade.
Mason is instantly behind them, but the trades favor the CTs. Beanogs and Cash there in time, and the Samurai have 5.
Wow. Card counters probably needing to accelerate a little bit onto that A site, knowing that they completely lost B. Cause like all the Samurai players are going to be ready for that A hit or that mid hit. For that matter, they're going to be leaving that B site.
Yeah.
But just look at that, just aggression working out, I guess. Samurai too good. Few Galils out here on card counters, but they're all low on cash here. Galils, AKs, minimal util. They might go for a fast play? No, just regular default here.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
The card counters really just, they've been giving gaps. They've been playing to spread.
Yeah.
They've just been all grouped together. And therefore, the gap is the fact that they're just not playing a certain part of the map. So this time, I like the fact that they send these two players to explore in mid, able to do
Absolutely.
something together. Just looking for this info. This full default, they're waiting, because last round it was a B push. This round, though, no one pushing into B. Instead, out of Palace is Lawblue with that opening.
Let's see what
They
happens
drop
here.
some util. HE is under Valk.
Oh, they don't.
They come
They don't
out.
clear
Oh,
mid.
they don't clear it. Oh, they don't
Mason.
clear it. And so timing through the smoke, Mason somehow escapes. I don't
He's
know how
still
Mason's
alive.
alive.
Oh, and
Yeah,
Cash
that's
finds Legacy
wild.
too. Oh no, this take is just falling apart. Nona, 1v2, beats the off timing.
Ooh,
But,
got looking the wrong way.
wow, good round from Samurai. I did like card counters just pushing into mid though. I thought that was a really good play, but they just catches them out. That's all that really happened there.
Okay.
All 5 towards mid. Let's
I
see it.
I mean, Samurai have been showing that they don't really play mid that much. And so just
That's true.
smoking it off and rushing
Oh,
the
that
cat is
nade!
okay, this is a good plan, but just absolutely owned by the nade. Now Peyru's there to dump even more towards Catwalk. And yeah, that's all she wrote.
Oh
Unarmored
my
players versus
goodness.
HEs. Ouch.
Yeah, well,
Whoa. If if they could have like I like that con smoke and just putting instant pressure onto Cat because it's literally just one player Cat. If you trade that out, you're good. The issue is it's so
absolutely.
telegraphed that they eat all of those nades.
Oh,
They're gonna do it again.
oh my gosh. Except with rifles this time? Are they just... Oh,
Oh,
look at the mid
they're
fights
fighting
though.
in response. They're coming up mid. Flash on the Cat is gonna be successful until Wallblue gets that pick. They spot a player out in window. Both frags go the way of the T's. CT's just caught pushing through smokes. Maybe
5v3.
that's why they're not going for mid. Yeah, okay,
Oh,
but Enoch
Nona,
just caught
you're a
one
little...
back. Enoch's catching one back, decides to push
Oh, he
through the
gets
smoke,
spotted.
and that's his demise.
Yeah.
Okay, Cash, we've seen him push before. Normally he's flanking. Now he has to come back into his own bomb site. Try and retake it.
Spots one.
Yeah,
Nice
no
shot from
way.
Legacy.
No way you're getting back in. It's his
No,
head blown
definitely
off.
not.
And Mason gonna keep this M4. Maybe
No,
keep this M4.
maybe. Thinking about it.
And nope. Drops to the floor. And card counters, I mean, they found a winning formula now. Get mid control. You either get picks or then you can run up Cat.
Oh, yeah. That was... Let's see if they keep it going to
I think
win
that
one
they
more
should
round
do
on
it
this map.
again, or they
Yeah.
should just do a Cat smoke instead and run up Con. Because they're getting this control mid basically every time. The Samurai have pushed it up before, but otherwise, they're not really fighting mid with all the proper flashes and everything that they would need.
No. And they sent like 4 mid that round, it felt like, for Samurai, and they still just lost those 2 kills. Util perfect, honestly, from card counters. Flash is coming out. Smoke's great. And they still had enough to like just take the B site too. Fully smoke all of that. Molly everything. Just great util usage overall. Going back to
So,
this default.
double mid smokes coming out. That is a unique and rather useless Molotov.
I can understand just being like, oh, well, what if they push me? But the molly needs to go deeper. It needs to bounce.
Well, if you're worried about the push, use a flash, use an HE.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your Molly's just stopping your own advances. Lol Blue. Ooh, posted on that line of Cat. Payru versus Lol Blue. Maybe an interesting fight, forced to drop off of chair. Now a flash comes out a window, but can use the con smoke
Oh,
as
double
cover.
flash.
Okay. Double flash makes it scary, but lol blue is staying alive. After
Okay.
this mid control, it's now time for the A exec. They've done a good job to draw all of these CT's attention, but again, keep an eye on that flank. The flank is coming through, but it might not matter because every frag is found for the card counters.
It's
They've still
2v2
lost a
though.
few,
Yeah.
and so now as they
Misfit
plant,
find
there's a
one.
smoke
Does.
CT. Yeah, Mason's come up on the flank. Peyru's gonna see Legacy here any
Oh,
moment.
yep. Called that he spotted in. And swings.
Okay.
Nice.
All of those frags, but yet they just instantly melted. They didn't have smokes for cross.
No.
A bit disjointed for the card counters as they just run onto the A site.
8-4 half. Could have been better, but honestly, it wasn't bad. Not a terrible half. Definitely things that they can improve on going into the CT side. And honestly, this being card counters pick too, it's really interesting that they only got 4 on that T side.
Uh, It it seemed like they didn't have a cohesive mid take or default. Like
No.
this looks to me like a Mirage pug.
Oh yeah,
Both of these
absolutely.
teams, I mean, it's a lot of gunfights, it's a lot of pushing, a lot of flanks. Nothing wrong
Yeah.
with playing a puggy or loose style. It's just
If you're
sometimes
losing all
things
your
seem a little rough
duels,
as now.
yeah.
An exec being lined up, double smokes dropped for jungle and cross.
Oh, Mason's already found one on the other side of the map too.
Oh, and that's gonna be
Oh,
I mean,
that's
that's gonna be
pulling
scary
people off
because
the
when you get
A.
a pick and underpass, it starts to make it seem like it's gonna be B as now the smokes come out. There's jungle, and they're gonna push CT. Be careful, Mishka, because they are coming for you.
Running away now. Oh, the T's are continuing to push. The burst
Oh, a
must be
bit too
hogs.
far. Oh, but now there's reinforcements. The
Yeah.
cavalry is here,
Oh, no.
and
Cash gets
so
body blocked by his teammate.
everything should be good. Yeah, Stu.
Maybe.
Stu in CT now coming up, gonna get flanked eventually. There's T's
Yep.
all over the place to try and clear out. This would have to be an ace clutch, and
Yeah.
instead it will be a samurai round.
Good job on Samurai. Just that was the frag by Mason was super important. Just pulling card counters just a little bit off of that A site. And then just the timing of their execute was perfect because all the card counter players are kind of in the midst of rotation. They're still a little bit looking towards A, but they're just not sure. And that doubt just loses them the round. Wants to farm up some ecos here. Samurai gonna take a B though.
Yeah. It's at least one gotten. It's a
Exactly.
parade of pistols into A main. Gets them a Mac 10, but Mac 10 on CT side shouldn't do too much.
No. Heyru in a little bit of a dangerous position, hunting. Misses the first. Uh-oh. Oh, he thinks he's in Palace. But no, he pushes him. Oh, no, that's an important weapon. Oh, yeah, card counter's gonna save that into the next round. Honestly,
Okay.
Peyru playing a little too aggressive against those pistols.
Hey, who can blame someone for just wanting their ecos, you know?
That is true. Got a stat pad, but it's a little bit of an issue when you give up those eco guns. Or
Yeah,
those anti-eco
it's gonna
guns,
help the
yeah,
card counters get full util here,
absolutely.
because they can carry over the Galil, which is basically just an M4. Galil is just a slightly less accurate
M4, yeah.
A1S with more bullets. It's not silenced.
I can agree with that. I'm interested to see if Lol Blue maybe goes aggro with the Mac 10. Gets a little silly with it.
Okay, now this is a mid take. That HP on Khan
Absolutely.
is interesting because it's going to catch the player out, instantly blowing their own smoke, and
Legacy.
so Legacy is dropped. TJ forced up into ladder, but still they want to go
fight.
B, still they want to commit. Cash has won his fight in Abs, but Stu fights back on the site, gets one more. So this 3v2 with both CTs from Market, it's going to be tough for them to get out of this door and window, especially when Cash hits a shot like that.
Fight.
Ooh.
Mason still wins his though.
Yeah. It's hard to just win that many straight duels. Your HP is going to dwindle eventually. And card counters,
Slowly going down.
their hopes and chances of winning their map pick are dwindling.
Oh yeah.
The good news is that next map is one that they're pretty comfortable on in Ancient, or in Anubis, I mean. Both these teams comfortable on Anubis.
Yeah. But yeah, card counters getting punished on their map pick. It's a little disappointing because you see the Mirage pick come out and you expect them to just be like, okay, let's pull something out here. Let's see.
Yeah, they
But
need
nah,
some
nothing.
pocket strats. All that they had was that cat rush. Though right now, I was going to say good opening pick,
It's a
but Misfit
frag.
Mason on the other side of the map has gotten 2 kills.
Oh.
Pretty huge, especially when Mishka feels the need to push forward, feels the pressure, and instead goes down. These T's can just run out A, get this bomb
still
down.
2v2 though.
And that's true.
It's winnable.
Mason fell in mid. Mason got those 2 picks, but now is gone, and it allows the CTs to turn back. Util dumped in their face. Stu completely blind. Okay, they know that at least one has crossed CT. Do they read that it's both?
No way they do.
Flash high. Oh, only known as fighting because Stu is worried about clearing out this other area. So it's going to make it easy for the T's. Easy cleanup for Peru. And map point for Samurai.
Oh my goodness. Well, that is a quite a dominant map point. I honestly don't know what to say for card counters. They're just losing duels. They might be going a little too aggressive, but they kind of have to because you're losing fights on the other side of the map, so you need the info. And look at that, Cash already just getting a first pick.
I mean, that's what an offer should do for you. But it seemed like card counters were just a bit passive in that first half. They didn't really get those kinds of clean openings except for when Samurai just dry pushed into them.
Oh
And
wait,
now
can
that
you watch
Cash
Nona?
has
Yep, perfect.
found it. Oh, they're gonna group up. Okay,
But
Nona.
Nona's flank.
This could be big.
Here's the jump throw. Bot one.
When does Nona pull the trigger? Okay, now. The util is out. The T's are pushing, but there is one on the flank, and Stu has not been cleared. Calls that one's into market. They catch the cat player.
Oh.
And Stu has slipped
what,
this net
Stu?
entirely.
What?
That's going to be one drop. The player towards cat going to fall as well.
gosh.
Stu's the ninja. Sneaky Stu out here.
And they know Misfit is mid, so
Yeah.
Misfit Mason 1v2
is-
clutch. Where were you when he clutched this?
I was at home eating chip when phone ring. Mason is win. Just kidding. Mason is kill.
Mason is a kill.
No.
No.
Well, it's not going to be a 12-4 or a 13-4. Maybe a 13-5. Samurai going to be on a lower buy. Peru able to buy into a hero AK. Peru and B-Nogs both, but it's Mac 10, Tech 9s.
Samurai being a little disrespectful here. Their buys just all over the place, but they're still forcing up. They're saying, we can beat you on this.
You've got single loss, so you might as well go now. Well, the CTs are going to have worse money, worse util. And then take a save later if you need to, because you can just run out and take a ton of space, take a frag, player up on balcony gets one, but traded as well, and that's the
Oh
site.
my
Bomb gonna go
goodness.
down. These CTs peeking up, but perhaps over peaking. Oh,
This is
card
so
counters.
bad. Oh, look at Mason's position too, that smoke fade.
No, there's
Oh,
no way
here's
they
both,
expect
right?
Mason, but that is a good shot from Blue to open things up on this retake. Gonna make it possible as Mason turns around.
Look
The
at
Tech 9
that,
doesn't
look at
connect.
this.
Okay.
Ooh, TJ flanking.
TJ
Could
is
be a
on a
timing.
really good angle for this. The question is that bomb is just planted in such a rough spot. Smoke on it. TJ
Oh, the
just has
smoke
to
on
spam
it.
the smoke, has to spam the smoke, and so caught
Can't
running,
get
footsteps
there.
heard. Round one for the card counters.
Wow. That was scary. That was scary. They took that site. But yeah, card counters. You know, they want to bring it back. They still have some fight left in them. Either that, or they're making sure that they can win some rounds here, get warmed up, and just smack them on Anubis. Another A rush here for Samurai too. Oh, that nades!
Oh,
Oh, holy nades!
okay.
Misha
Well,
and Legacy combine.
maybe the secret to their Mirage is the CT side.
Maybe that the CTs didn't take a single point of damage in that round.
Okay.
That wow.
But now they've got to fight AKs. Samurai have
Yeah.
shown they know how to do an A exec. They've shown they know how to do a B exec. They've shown they know how to take mid as a group. So what is their choice in this round? One player going to be sent over on that Palace lurk. Bomb dropped at spawn has got to be scooped up. And it's a classic default for mid control. Mason flashes to clear underpass as his teammates are holding that top mid angle. And together, they're going to crunch into this. No CTs waiting for them besides one at con. And that op rings out but doesn't connect.
Still
And
here.
so mid control
That's
here.
dangerous.
Lol Blue sticks around for too long. Nobody was holding underpass. Nobody had even mollied it.
That was such a good little off angle from Mason too, because
Oh,
oh
Renogs.
no. And Cash. Oh my
They
gosh.
they do this mid pressure. They catch the con
Yes.
player, know that it's a timing to walk at A. I mean, this is just a perfectly spread default. They're doing everything right. Samurai know how to Mirage.
I feel like I'm watching Virtus Pro, just like his slow, methodical, just default heavy takes, and look at
Yeah.
that.
This,
Just
I said the first half looked like a pug. This looks like a pug, except all of these players really know what they're doing because they're just walking and taking timings. It's individual plays,
yeah,
but off the back of the fact that they have done this work as a team. They have drawn
exactly.
the card counter's attention left and right. And Nona
You know,
again
just
coming from
make
that
it,
B site. Poor
just
Nona
make it
in another
sound.
1v3.
Oh,
Going to get
still there.
dropped. And so
Yep.
13-7 is the score line. Samurai with a confident victory on map 1, looking to end the card counter streak of upsets. And if they want to do it in a 2-0, they're going to have to win their map pick coming up next, which is Anubis.
Well, that was certainly a stomp on Mirage.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think either of us expected that, especially with card counters picking into that, with neither of the teams really playing that, whatnot. That being said, Mirage is just a map that everyone has played hundreds and hundreds of times. So everyone is going to know those, all the smokes, all the angles to clear, whatnot. So maybe that just means Samurai is just the better pug team. That being said, Samurai just showed some great team play throughout, especially throughout that T side. That the defaults were working,
Yeah.
the full A site takes were perfect. It honestly was a full package. They're pushing, especially on their CT side, though. I really want to talk about their CT side because that aggression and everything was just so perfect. It was
It's
so
just,
calculated.
I mean, Samurai just playing good, solid team CS, able to take it over the line. I'm I'm curious when we go into a map that card counters have played more because it seemed like they had a couple strats on Mirage, but I just don't think they had enough reps in on it. Not enough officials. They didn't seem
No.
comfortable. They wanted to play a default, but yet there were also just little gaps, little things that were
Mhm.
being exploited. We'll
Yeah, their
see.
defaults just would get punished every single time on their T
Yeah,
side.
yeah. I mean, it's not easy out here.
No, definitely not.
And so that's that's all folks for map 1, but we got map 2 coming up. It's going to be Anubis. It's the card counters taking on the Samurai in the season 15 Challenger semifinals. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
All right. Well, welcome back to CSC. We are getting into this pistol round. Samurai on the CT side, card counters on this T side. Card counters already taking mid aggression.
Ooh.
Cash punished on B main. Oh, but Beanox and Beirut.
Oh, that's a crazy fight to win on E-Box for just Beanox to get both of those instantly. They turn back, Payru cuts down the main player.
Oh my gosh. And that started off
Ouch.
so well for card counters. They were gonna crunch that B site.
Still possible though, as
Yeah.
Legacy's coming through Temple. A lot of attention has been drawn here, but Legacy's low. Gotta be careful. Now Stu can come
Oh.
out of main. Legacy hits a headshot, and it's back on for the card counters. Bomb being planted safe as B-Nogs comes on this flank. A kit and a smoke to try and win this one.
Definitely
One.
winnable. Both players are low.
Oh, spots one back sight, but now attention is
There
turned.
he is.
It has to go back to E-Box, and Stu seals the deal. Stu and Legacy. What was that, a 2v4?
Yeah. Those trades were perfect.
It felt like
Wow.
Stu would make contact, get a kill, then Legacy would be like, "Oh, you guys are worried about my friend? Bam, 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 get another kill." And it's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, no, that was a great play by the T's there. That was rough though at the beginning. They almost lost that.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we're seeing the lower buy now because they lost that. Like instead of having maybe 3 Galils, now it's 3 Mac 10s, whatnot. But they are going up against the pistols now anyway. Let's see what Nona finds here. Probably gonna call this A site clear.
Yeah, eventually gonna meet this player who's hiding up in heaven.
Oh.
Oh, turns back. Cash still gets the frag. It's gonna reveal that one's on A, but it's not gonna reveal where the stack is as these players run out of mid. Now they hear the footsteps on A. Legacy's like, "Okay, guys,
Yep.
I think they're here."
Oh, oh my god.
Oh,
No.
Legacy,
No.
no!
Legacy.
One player
Oh.
jumps too far, draws all the attention away. Rough, but these other Mac 10s should clean up against unarmored.
Oh, wait. What?
Oh, they should, but Beanogs, hello? How did you get there? Another Mac 10 picked up, Molly on the bomb, but it's really just fights that they need to win. And finally,
Okay.
Stu is here. Again, the
Holy
savior of the
crap.
round. All is forgiven.
Yeah.
Their sins wiped clean. And the round won for card counters.
Was Beanogs just like, did he come in from CT or was he at Plat the entire time and they just didn't clear? Like, what? Again, scary round. And still keeping that eco in check for card counters. See what Samurai can do, though. Full rifles here. Oh, no way, Mason. Get an aggro. Nona. So many angles to watch right now. Scared of them all. Oh, let's see. Going over top of the smoke. Beanogs. Oh, jump.
The jump was scary,
Spots! Oh,
good shot.
Gosh. Nona was not ready.
but okay. Rifles come out and the Samurai just win every fight.
Yeah. No, that's amazing. Wabilu doesn't even have... Oh! Spotted! Uh-oh. They know he doesn't have bomb ammo, right? Oh. TJ.
Okay.
Calm down. Calm down now.
This is the player whose rating has dropped from a 1.0 or jumped from a 1.0 to a 1.2. This is Lol Blue, who has another frag onto the Temple player. Turns back to mid, where a third CT is waiting, but Payru says, "I have a 1.3. I don't care about your stats. I don't care about your clutch."
Goodness. Still making it costly. Card counters doing well at doing that. But I mean, shoot, both these teams, their eco's still not there. Card counters, I mean, of course, on the eco now. Just pistols. Should get mowed down. Going for this B rush. Peyru needs to be ready for this. Nope. Ollie out. Cash finds the first. Cash finds 3. Peyru in support.
Ooh.
And just the mow down. Dude, spam through that smoke. Wow.
I mean, Samurai, they have a good response after they get clutched up on in that pistol. Card
Yeah.
counters have got to figure something out now. As this round, they're gonna be low money, double loss, so they'll have a buy in the next if they keep around 2K, which means they can afford a couple treats. Deagle, Tech 9, Nader 2.
Let's see.
They drop a mid smoke, but instead want to get aggro towards canals. The Samurai are pushing out A here. They've got 2 flashes ready to fly through those windows as 2 players come out of main, come out of market, and don't see a single thing, but instantly get the flank. Yeah, it doesn't matter how you turn when you only have a pistol. So Cash with that frag. Now these players over towards mid. In a bit of a sticky situation. And the round starts to fall apart for the card counters.
Exactly. And they
Nice
definitely
bead.
know that these players are here too.
Yeah.
Still possible if they do get this frag on Temple. Oh.
Oh, low on ammo.
TJ
TJ, uh-oh.
has a smoke out. 5 bullets. Ooh, no.
Okay. It's doable now. This is even, and that Deagle connects.
Cash? They know where the last one of the players is now on CT. No, wait. Nona's just going for it.
Planning on this side because Mishka has long the entire time, and Nona with 1 dig. Card counters, a round out of absolutely nowhere.
Oh my god.
That's something else.
Yeah,
This map is T-sided, and card counters decided to start on the T side. So it's not disastrous, but still gotta hurt for the Samurai.
Yeah, absolutely. TJ burning. Running back to Temple.
Ooh.
That. Just like that. I mean, Samurai, like, the past few rounds, they've been going for these little aggressive plays, but now they've toned it back again. Very interesting to see how they play it, but there's 4 players towards B.
The Evox control, all of Canals is basically here for the card counter. And that's going to allow them to run into the site, though. They don't know that there's more players here. Mishka has caught the mid timing, though. That's a big frag, and now this A player can come up, and Bomb can just rotate. Yeah.
They made Samurai over-rotate there. Sending 4 players towards that B side, leaving mid open. And if you're Samurai, you should be saving here. There's no way that you retake this site. Oh, is Beanox being held from T-Stairs? No, he's not. Okay. I think he might get hunted by Lol. Maybe. Oh, yeah, Lol is going in towards T. Oh, here's the CT. Oh, they're right on the other side. Beanox does hold it. Goodness.
Okay.
Gonna be able to save that op unless Nona somehow just
Unless
full
anybody
knife
no clips
out.
behind them.
Yeah. Let's see Nona just fully pre-fire Beanogs and win. Oh no, no, it doesn't happen. Beanogs said, "I'm too good. Don't worry."
Yep. Nice little kills. Nice cleanup. Money not in the best spot for the Samurai. They've got double loss, but they're going to elect to buy. Some MP9s dropped on the ground. Big purchase up here for them. they win this round, they get back in the driver's seat. If they lose it, card counters are up to 5, and the Samurai's economy is broken. Enox looking mid. Gonna peek before that smoke blooms. Doesn't see a soul. Now decides to blow it open,
Oh,
and Mishka, crucial jump. Only
the
getting legged,
leg.
but still.
Oh,
Ouch.
Catch is flirting with aggression here.
Okay, there's only one player outside the smoke. If they get a flash or a good timing, I mean,
Yeah.
that could be big. At the same
Stu's
time,
starting to
though,
set up util.
there's players close E-box as well. It's a solo peek. It's a solo peek from Lol Blue, just dying out to TJ.
Yeah.
That's a gift of an AK as well. Two players go solo and both lose their fights to MP9s. The MP9s putting in so much work as Cash has another. And so
Oh
Nona
my
left in a
gosh.
clutch as we've seen so many times, just like on Mirage. Stuck holding A, stuck holding the bag, wondering where everyone else went. Rug pulled out by the Samurai.
Wow. Yep, and they are right back into playing for these rounds. 3 AKs on this CT side. That is so dangerous for card counters. Look, Legacy didn't even buy it. Bought a head armor and P250. Wow. No money for him either. The smoke put. Oh, wall blue. No way.
Ooh,
Oh, but all the samurai players, they're leaving A. Card counters is gonna hear this. Okay, samurai
they
does
come
come
back.
back. They are pretty out of position though. They know the
Yeah,
ops here.
at least they get cover heaven. They get cover broken wall, but they don't expect
No way,
Legacy.
Legacy.
Legacy's up
What?
face.
And
Frags
Mishka
found.
helping out.
Ow. All right,
Yeah.
Legacy. You even
I'm throwing
deliver
the
an
op
op
back
to
to
your
site.
team. So kind.
Oh my
A
gosh.
smoking camera cuts off the final two CTs. Their money in such a bad spot. I think they should save. If they each drop an M4 over, there's a buy on the cards for the Samurai.
Yeah. Do they want to get? No. Okay. They finally do. They don't get that first pick that they wanted, and they book it out of there now. Honestly, they should have been saving like 20 seconds ago, but because that was so dangerous, especially because you're playing with your economy at that point. But yeah, should be rifles dropped or MP9s again. Cash should be able to buy. Yep, Cash buys himself. Then I think Beanogs just gets an MP9 here, perhaps. Did he? Yep, there we go. And honestly, not a terrible buy for the CTs after that round. Card counters though, still pretty good. Mason needs to be careful here, mid. Almost was a timing on Cash. Cash still take down Legacy.
Ouch, Cash. Cash just gets
Oh,
naded right out of there. Picks in mid found.
why is Mason continuing to go for it? And look at that. A site's just completely open now because of it too.
Yeah.
And
It's
CT.
it's a tough one when you lose that many picks. You can't hold all the angles at once, and T's just seem to be everywhere. They don't grab the op. Interesting
No,
decision here.
definitely extremely interesting.
I mean, it's Seaside, so sometimes you
Yeah,
just want 5 rifles.
that's true. That's true. Just swing them with the rifles.
And Stu can drop too, or
Yeah.
Mishka, whatever they decide to do.
So I think that Samurai has the correct idea about Anubis because I do agree. that they should be keeping this aggression up. They should be fighting for all these angles and everything, keeping the T side a little confused off center. That being said, I don't think they're using the util correctly to get into these positions, or they're solo peeking, which I know that was a little bit of an issue for them on Mirage, which we noticed at the beginning of the game for them. They worked on it through the half. They got lucky with
Yeah.
some of the rounds, but
I mean,
they need to get off of that
you win by
again.
the solo peek, you die by the solo peek in this round. They're looking to win as a team as they rush mid, but it is a
And
shooting
get
gallery.
mowed
He's on
down.
the left, he's on the right, and bullets in their face. Card counters. If you told me the map picks were the other way, I'd believe you. Because
Oh,
they're the ones looking pretty
absolutely.
good at the start of Anubis.
That being said, I mean, T side,
That's
T-sided
true.
map, but this is a very dominant T side, and even though like Samurai is probably saying like in the team comms, "Don't worry, guys, it's T-sided," that still just gets to you though because you're still
Yeah.
losing those fights, and that
And
affects your mental just that little bit.
mhm. And it's so rough because there's so much less margin for error once the halves swamp.
Absolutely, yeah. If you're not finding your right executes and everything for your T side, it with those little rounds that work with, yeah,
Okay. Is this
super
B
hard.
hit going to be the right execute? Nades being lined up?
Cash has to get one here.
Yeah,
There's no
Cash
way he
boosted
doesn't.
up. They're going to
Oh,
drop smokes. Cash
flash.
just decides to fall back. Drops an HE, but a bit too early. Mauling
Not a
his
bad
face.
play though.
Payru with that frag.
The smoke.
Cash is
No way.
climbing through the smoke, and
What?
Payru's drawn all the aggro. Now Cash
Yeah.
can activate, spring into action, catch that E-box player. And so it's just one lurker and one Stu with bomb left on the site. Taps it,
Good
looking for
shots.
fights. Stu just wants to draw and play the
Yeah.
time. If you play the time while your teammate comes in on the flank, this could be everything. A beautiful headshot found. Now the flank comes through for Lol Blue, and it's just Bnogs on the site who has the frag. Okay, bomb dropped, and Lol Blue has to find him. Around the obelisk, and can't get past the player on long.
Wow. Good round from Samurai. Definitely deals with that flank pretty well. The flank was a little bit late. His teammate was taking a little too many fights around site. That being said, Samurai does bring that back. And Cash lurking through that smoke was so important. It slowed down card counter so much because they were so scared to plant the bomb there because they really can't without taking out that pizza player. When Legacy already up here, he could find the boost. Yeah, no, Cash is still boosted up. Oh, I want to see. Yep. Okay,
Ooh.
they disassemble it.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Just
good
be
timing.
careful.
Oh,
Let
hey,
Payru work. Let Payru cook. No need to be
exactly.
boosting someone when you can just do that.
Yeah.
Smoke close. It allows them
Oh,
out. Payru through the smoke. Payru just not missing
good
right now.
stuff. Oh, Legacy right in front of him now. Ooh, Legacy still winning that fight, going through
Crucial.
that smoke.
That's a crucial one to win too. It gives them the advantage. It
2v3.
gives them the sight.
Hope they know Samurai's coming this way.
They can hear him definitely.
Yeah.
Up out of the sight now. Legacy
Good
pounces
crossfires.
one
Trades
for
and
one. Yeah, great job. Just trade back and
absolutely.
forth. Card counters 8-4 is a half they'll be happy with.
Yeah, maps reversed again. Last map, 8-4 in favor of Samurai, and now 8-4 in favor of card counters. So T side, it's Samurai's gonna have to pull out something magical here. Because card counters has so much momentum. Yes, that momentum loses its shine a little bit onto this CT side, but you're still feeling good. You're like,
Yeah.
oh well, we destroyed them on T side. We can hit some headshots on CT. They'll just run into us.
I mean, what is it all about when you turn into CT? It's just about how well your individuals do. So if you're feeling hot,
Yeah,
it's gonna be
absolutely.
big. Hey, exec.
Yeah, I mean,
2 sets of smokes bought for the samurai.
it's gonna be on Nona. No armor, just a kit. A little bit of util.
Ooh, so many flashes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, everyone is blind.
Oh,
Benog still, he's in, oh, in the scam smoke.
okay, B-Nogs.
Okay.
It's a risk, but I like it.
Yeah, I don't know if Law Blue will be ready for this. Oh, Cash finds Legacy towards main. The smoke fade is going to be important. Ooh, Law Blue does find Benog.
Ooh.
Ooh,
They've got main,
three.
but that's all the control
Yeah.
that they have.
No smokes or anything for card counters. Oh, okay, Stu. Card counters. There's a kit. There's a kit. They don't know.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Taking it with the kit on the site. They were
Yeah.
all stuck in main. Nice retake from the card counters. I said I liked B-Nogs' play, but it
Doesn't
only
work out.
really looks good if you get that frag. Otherwise, you're just sort of silly standing in a smoke.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Law Blue played that so perfectly around that smoke. He was aware that he, he knew that there could be someone there and made the right call. Gets that frag too. Samurai. They force up because they got that bomb plant, so let's see, does Mason go through this? Oh, he
Okay,
throws a
Mason.
flash. Okay.
Uses a flash. Makes sense, but it does telegraph it. Spams
Yeah.
to make sure no one's on that smoke.
His teammate's trying to get through the smoke, but he's blocking him.
Oh, in the mid fight.
Yeah,
That's big.
Cash. Wow.
Legacy is just trying to get info there. And,
Yeah.
well, you got your info. And it's the cash is
Absolutely.
there, and cash has killed you.
Oh, Beanogs. Oh,
Beanogs?
this is
Oh,
such a good timing.
they drop the mid player, so A turns attention
Yeah.
away, and so Beanogs walks out. Another frag, finding the A site completely open, and so Bomb can rotate over because, yeah, you do not want to go into the death trap that is B. Three players awaits, and Mason
Whoa! No.
absolutely destroyed by the stew swing.
The bomb's still not down, too. Like, card counters has time. Oh, they're still worried about B, though. No, you guys, you need to run A.
Yeah, slow clearing mid. It's Law Blue on his
Oh,
own, but
this
still
is
wins the
winnable.
fight. Oh yeah, this is so
Oh,
doable. It's only Mac
3
10's
CTs
to
from
defend.
Ams.
Now they come out, player in heaven, they
Lined
activate the
up.
spray from Stu, and Stu has locked it in. Card counters, another successful retake.
Wow. 10-4 now. And they should get to 11-4 off of this because Samurai's money is not good.
I mean, we saw card counters win with just like a Deagle and a Tech 9.
That's
So,
true. That
you
is
never
very
know.
true. I mean, Samurai, they were eco fragging last map too, so let's see. Taking a timeout, discussing things.
Yep. You're probably going to figure out what you want to do here, whether you just want to
Yeah.
get Tech 9s and things. And then next round will be that very first gun round.
Yeah. Oh, they're forcing into it? Okay.
I mean,
I like the
they've they
confidence.
they left card counters on one player alive.
That
So
is true.
if you look at this, 3 of them have mollies, 4 of them have smokes, but the
Yeah.
util's not great. There's no op. Th- Samurai want to keep up this pressure.
Yeah. No, absolutely. They I mean, whichever team wins this round, they're going to have basically 2 rounds locked in for them. So, if Samurai loses this, we could be looking at 12-4.
Ooh, 2 nades go both ways. Deal a chunk of damage, Cash and Stew. Both feeling the hurt. And Mason, as usual, is creeping canals. Getting up close to E-Box. They've been able to clear E-Box, but it's getting to that next stage that's proven difficult.
Oh, he's going to walk it this time.
Oh yeah,
There's
last
no
time it
info.
flashed.
Oh, no,
Still
why did
spams
he
the smoke.
spam? Oh, no.
Still spams the smoke and gives away this position.
Mason, no.
Doesn't
Oh,
know
they're
that
going to...
there's one on the pillar. But a bit of a
Oh,
timing because turned away.
no.
They're both looking at main and can't escape in time. Mishka goes down with only one, and so Sight open for business as Samurai plant that bomb on B. And they have a lurk mid too.
Yeah. Card counters needs to find at least one just to make this feasible, but
Oh, and this lurk's gonna get everything. Just kidding.
oh no
Nona,
way.
so aware, turns back for it. And now it's a 3v3. We've seen a
Enox
few
was
replays
already
in
ready
the
to
last
hunt.
few rounds. Oh,
Oh,
crossfire. Holy crossfire.
oh my gosh. Mason, nice little 4K there. Hasn't been having a great match, but you know, a lot more kills there.
Okay. A must-win round for the Samurai.
Yeah.
They avoid
Oh,
staring down the
card counter's
barrel of
still
the
forcing.
penultimate round. As okay. A few interesting smokes from spawn coming out. A quick
Yeah.
one for A main control. One in E-box will allow them to cross out canals. Playing
Ooh,
front
B
of it
main push.
is Lol Blue with that pistol. And Lol Blue
Oh,
hits the shot.
okay then.
Does he get the AK?
Find
He does,
another.
so he hits another
Oh,
one. Okay, Lol Blue. Putting in some
2v2.
work. Cash has crept mid and gotten onto this A site. So the Samurai gonna be able to plant that. No kit here. As Stu and Mishka want to retake.
I'm assuming card counters. Are they gonna save this? Oh no.
I mean, you don't
Just
have very good guns. I
no.
guess
No,
you could
exactly.
save, they could drop the pistols over to someone else, but you might as well try this one. Either get some out
No,
of there or
he
have
just
a good landing.
he just runs straight into both the T's. Let's see.
Oof, that's rough. Couldn't even
Yeah,
find the bomb to smoke on it.
gosh. Beanogs is like, oh, there you are. And nice little headshot to end it off. And should be a full eco here from card counters now. Yeah. Not gonna buy anything. So, well, I think this gives us a little bit of time just to talk about Samurai kind of finding their own stride onto this T side. And honestly, it's pretty respectable so far. They've been winning their duels. They're making great plays, honestly. So
I really like the fact that Samurai have just always had someone to trade. Lol Blue even with 2 when they still traded out. This time they're double pushing into E-box. No trade necessary.
oh,
So
Law
again,
Blue
they've
finds
lost.
another.
Lol Blue seems to have the magic pistol touch to find all of these
Yeah.
frags. Stu with one on the Deeg
What
as well.
the
Stu is so smart on this. Again, they just hold the flank,
heck?
but doesn't get
Oh,
the headshot. Lol Blue's AK. I think
they
you just
know
want to
Law
save
Blue's
this one.
coming that way. They're
I think
scared
you
of
keep
him.
this AK if you're Lol Blue. It could help you build economy to get an op in the future.
Are the Chiefs just gonna leave here? Okay, no, they're not. They know where Law Blue is.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yep.
And Lol Blue's out of there.
Yep. He made the sound. Said, "Oh nope, nothing here for me. I'm out." Pretty good pickup too. Oh no. Uh-oh. He's gonna push from 2 sides. Finds the first. Can't find the second.
Okay. Well, good try on the
Oh,
save. They're still gonna have money because they were saving.
yeah. Forced some rebuys. That's pretty good. Again, the CT money. They're fully bought and everything now, but they don't have all the util that they want. It's a little bit rough.
A little. Okay. I'd be curious to see if Lol Blue comes out with the op ever. Because we've really just seen a lot of rifling on this map.
Yeah.
Exact is gonna be what comes through, but the cam smoke is missed. Cam smoke is missed. They
Oh,
have a
Phoenix
molly in
still
their
going.
face, and now they run out. Player back sight, forced into the open from the molly. Lawblue can at least get one and tuck back into heaven. And
Oh,
behind
Legacy.
that missed cam smoke, they spam it down. Legacy punished
Oh
for
my
trying to
god.
push out, and an advantage found for the Samurai. Bills are kind of stuck over towards this A side, and Mishka is closing the door behind them a
Oh my
second.
gosh.
Beautiful frag, beautiful find,
No
drops
way.
Mason into the clutch back sight, and he's not looking at Law Blue's drop. Card
What?
counters, even when they lose this A site, every single time they make the retake happen.
That's insane. Well, that's certainly a win there for card counters. Super interesting. Jeez, like Samurai loses all of those fights. I mean, if I'm Samurai, I'm a little annoyed about that, not gonna lie. I'm just like, what the heck? How did we get to this point? Legacy. Going down low early. Spam duel's not
Ooh,
one. Oh, and Nona.
nuts. A clean little headshot. This A main player doing good on the default, drops two flashes, drawing two players over into the A site. Mason again, the classic spam on the smoke. Worried that someone might be up close, but now they get a molly in their face. Mason spamming that smoke is the tell that they're going B, and it's allowing a third CT to rotate over because A has been cleared out in the meanwhile.
He does it every time, and it just gives us so much info.
Yeah, it'd be so good if there was a player that that's a kill, but I mean, otherwise it's just a sound cue.
I mean, if you're card counters, you're never gonna
Ooh.
play a player there. Oh,
Law Blue has looked away on that timing, and so there's a player that's crossed up mid. Law
it's
Blue not
crazy
really
to me
aware of this.
though.
They're playing
Oh,
triple
he's
B.
gonna find. He has to find cash. Oh, he spotted him.
Okay, now that's called out. You see these
Yeah.
CTs start to look back towards their own spawn, towards where these mid players can come from, and where do these mid players decide to go? They're gonna wrap into B, and oh, it's been called. That's being held for, and it's being shut
Wow.
down. Two from Lol, or excuse me, from Mishka. It was Lol Blue on the other side of the map, and so card counters. They're up to map point. They
Yeah,
might bring us the distance.
absolutely. And honestly, it's the best round for them to do it here. They have full rifles and samurai on a mix of pistols, SMGs, and one Galil. Looks like Samurai's gonna converge onto a mid take here, but All Blue already
Whoa.
spamming. And Legacy in support finds
Okay,
two.
Legacy. Oh, traded
Oh,
though.
so many trades.
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean, that's
that
what
nade's
happens.
great. Oh, look at
I was gonna say
that.
that's what happens when all the T's group up. But also, when they group up, they eat utility. A nice HE. Peiru left in a 1v3. Makes it a 1v2 with that frag.
Oh, he's
Upgrades
being
to an
held from the
AK-47.
house. It's over.
And turns back into the waiting arms of Mishka.
Oh,
Card counters 13-7. They clean it up on map 2.
absolutely. Both these teams trading their map picks, both 13-7 for that matter. Pretty identical. Um, that was the T side from card counters. That surprised me. That was super good. Yeah. And Samurai, it's just I missed that aggression that their CT side had on Mirage. It honestly disappointed me that they weren't going for more of those pushes and trying to get all that
They
info.
they made some good decisions before. We saw the
Yeah,
like double flash out A main. I mean,
exactly.
they've done it some, but really they were just sort of stuck. They lost E-box control every round and sort of
Yeah.
got ran over when they were defending. And then when it came to their own T side, they just were a bit too slow. Card counters rotated right. The retakes were one, and the map comes with that.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely gonna be interesting for this 3rd map here.
yeah, it makes it really interesting. This is a map that both teams have some reps on,
Yeah.
though card counters have less, or at
Yeah.
least haven't found a win on it.
Mhm.
But it's a map that both teams will know, and it's a map that plays very differently. We saw two rather puggy maps in
Yeah.
Mirage and Anubis, and now we're going to see a map that is going to require some coordination, some
Yeah, Nuke
unique
is
and
gonna
tense
be
rotates here on Nuke.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be I wanna see how both these teams play outside because I think it's just going to be the most interesting thing about this map.
Mhm.
Because both of these teams are very, like they'll take those fights. They will support their teammates. They'll throw 20 different flashes so maybe someone can get a kill. But also these smoke executes, they push smokes a lot, both these squads. So it's going to be funny to see like whenever whichever squad is starting on this T side, which team is going to start being those smoke criminals and who is going to be pushing through all of
Yeah.
the outside smokes and the executes of everyone else.
I
But,
mean,
you know,
that we'll just have to see. We'll have to see who really takes this game into their own hands or who lets it slip. Sometimes the overaggression can become a bit too much, but all of
absolutely.
that is unknown until we get into the map. I like to think of it as Schrodinger's nuke, but we will observe it soon. But before that, we're going to a short break.
All right, let's get into this nuke rounds.
Woo! Nuke round. It's a ramp rush. They throw door nade instantly to draw a little bit of attention, and they are out and down. One CT to defend, makes contact,
Run
and
your life.
smartly just
Run for
backs
your
up into
life.
double doors. That's where the fight will
Oh,
happen, and that is where Stu will hit a blinder of a shot. Traded out, but these other CTs have come down the vent, and they are
oh.
all getting gooshed.
No, but it's still good. That Miss
It,
Mason doesn't know where
oh,
to go.
what? They're just stuck on the site now. Peru had gotten double doors, but these two players that come from ramp, punishing to anyone, including those trying to plant that bomb, and so Peru. A bit of a rough spot, just searching for duels, searching for picks.
Another goosh.
Gets a goosh, okay. Okay, Nona is down low. Any of these players are one shot to the head, and two of them even just one to the body. Up close, not gonna clear Lol Blues. Interesting off angle, and the card counters win that hectic round.
Wow, that was something. Well, that was an interesting T round, I will say. Let's see what they do off of this eco, but
Yeah,
our
that,
counter should
I mean,
block.
the ramp rush worked out. It's just they got instantly flanked behind them. They didn't get bombed down in time. Too
Well,
worried about clearing out all those other CTs, and so now they're just setting up TJ with some flashes, as TJ will tend to do. Ready to just, I believe, pop them out A site. Yeah, those are top site flashes being lined up on roof.
Mason wants to lead this charge from Squeak Door. Oh, and how many CTs are here? Like 3?
A lot of them.
Oh,
It's silence across the map. They know that the T's are stuck back in lobby,
exactly.
and easy pickups. TJ, who threw the flashes, now finally comes into the death trap.
Goodness. Yeah, just those CT weapons churning up kills. Bonus round here.
I can see the MP9s that the card counters possess. And I'm
Oh,
hoping that they do something crazy with them.
are they gonna go for lobby crunch here?
I mean, that's the classic.
Yeah.
They at least decide to start 2 ramp. Playing this one player back outside
Oh
as
yeah,
cross smokes land. Cash is going fast.
yeah,
OS, they just want to take this, and so the ramp players push past the volley.
DJ's
TJ,
running
be
for his
careful.
life.
Oh, they're up close. But you
Oh
give up
no.
lobby, you take secret. That's an okay trade. Now out
Oh,
into
wait.
B, there's a player dark. Do they clear this? Do they molly this?
No, they don't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh,
Oh, and
finds the
so
first.
it gives Nona that frag, but
Oh,
teammates are all
he was
dropping.
getting on the
That being
bomb.
said, there's a
What?
smoke on the bomb. There's a stick. Spray from glass isn't going to connect. Nona still firing off shots,
way.
drawing attention,
No
and the
way,
stick is going to come
Nona!
through. Nona single-handedly demolishing these T's as their teammate sticks.
And Nona's still chasing too. Nona wanted that ace.
Pistol out, like, get over here. Give me my
Oh my
gunfights.
gosh. TJ running for his life. He did that most of the round because they pushed him into lobby.
Yeah.
Nona's fucking running after him. After just holding down that B site. Oh my gosh. Now Samurai has to take a timeout. They're gonna figure out their finances with that saved Galil. Well.
Well, well, well.
We doing here? Looks like a buy. Okay.
Yeah. Money's not the best, but it's enough for something.
Exactly.
The fact that they got bomb plant down last round. The T's are always usually better off in the financial department.
absolutely.
which is interesting given you wouldn't think a terrorist would hire an accountant.
Well, there are some shady accountants out there,
That's
and
true. They're cooking the books.
that's true. Cash
Okay.
hidden at the feet
Yeah,
of
Mishka.
Mishka.
Mishka sort of stuck back there in garage, tucks and
Come on,
hides away,
Legacy.
and
A
gets
law
Lol Blue
blue.
in on support. Nice op shot. Now the samurai, as they've lost all these duels, just gonna look to send these last two players somewhere, do something together. It's gonna be a ramp hit. There's a rotate that's already come through here on Hell. Even drop some Molly. Oh yeah.
Oh,
They
law
know
blue.
what's coming, and Lol Blue says, "Sit down, my friend. I've got the big sniper." And this is something that we haven't really seen all series. Lol Blue has been
Yeah,
doing well on the rifle, but now pulls the op out
absolutely.
early on Nuke.
And TJ, once again, having to save. Hasn't made any money these past 2 rounds. And, understandable save. I don't think he's going to win a 1v5. That's just me personally, though. TJ might be built different if he tried. But 4-0 start. Wow. And here we were worried that card counters wasn't going to
Yeah.
make this competitive.
I mean, I see this map and I see this as something where I would favor the samurai. But yep,
Absolutely.
I know card counters know the map. They just haven't had the
Yeah.
best results on it in season. But season don't matter anymore. We're in playoffs. It's do or
Exactly.
die. Win or lose.
Oh,
Sink or
no,
swim.
no.
Frag or fall. And the CTs are fragging. Tech 9 still do some damage, but Peiru on such low HP, that nade should seal the
Oh,
kill.
my
Yeah.
gosh. Honestly, T's do good though. They brought they get 3 down. I mean, look at card counters money though. They're fine with losing a few players to the Tech 9. But oh my. That was something.
Oh me, oh my. Okay, okay. Beanogs has an off now. Might be able to turn things around. See if they can get the opening pick outside. Smoke down the cross, jumping up top, and no one's going to show. Because instead we have a bit more of a stack towards inner. Multiple players here on mini. Waiting up close. The cross smokes are down, so there's a player secret. They're gonna have to drop through the wall onto Mishka. Okay, but Legacy has fragged one back.
Legacy just decides I am built different.
Yeah.
You do not control me.
Ooh. But TJ getting the ramp player and the fact that they had one down secret. I mean, this is gonna make it really awkward here for the card counters. Their answer is to push Mishka up outside. It's a lot of information. And as Nona finds that pick as well, all blue, you gotta be careful here.
Oh
Wants to fight
no.
forwards. Eats the nade, but still hits
Oh.
the shot. They drop bomb. They've got somebody on the flank.
Hey,
This round turns
Rue,
around in their
not
favor.
ready.
Bnogs alone. Worried about the outside push. Turns attention, spots the arm. Gets a kill, but now there's two riflers towards Trophy and Ramp that have to be dealt with. This B player and Cash coming up to try and take the fight on them, but Bnogs is smoked off in the meanwhile. So it's all on Cash to find something. Makes contact and finds a good pick. Now Bnogs is going to run
Oh,
through and Cash finds it all. Final two frags to get their Samurai their first round.
what a great round from Cash. 3K. Wow.
They threw outside smokes early, got a player down, and
Yeah.
then chaos happened in lobby and on ramp. But the entire time, Cash was just coming through B and cleaned it up.
Yeah. That was super good.
Okay.
All right.
Cash,
Cash.
the opener on outside. This is just Cash's domain. Cash, very much a
Yeah.
player that reminds
Oh,
me
but
of, for example, Rain on FaZe Clan, though. They now
exactly.
parade through that
Mishka!
smoke.
Oh my gosh.
Ow. I can't believe Mishka got 2 off of
Yeah.
that, though. Legacy doesn't get anything dropping down the vent. Stu stuck here, drops a molly, but there's players coming through control in double
Oh.
doors. Takes that contact, takes a frag, instantly traded back. 2v2 now on this B site. Though, Samurai still have to get the bomb down, gonna plant on Astralis. A bit of a timing as none of these CTs are close enough to stop it. And now it's all about these fights. Mishka, the hero from outside, joined by Nona. Nona comes around the corner. Nona has
Oh
2.
my gosh.
Onto the bomb.
But I'd like to say if Cash is Rain outside on T side, Mishka is Rain on CT side, because
Mishka
goodness.
finding those sprays is just crazy. It was like Donk at
Absolutely.
Katowice when he
Mm-hmm.
first showed up and
Yeah,
just always got a kill. Always. Mishka's just like, here, bop, bop, bop,
yep,
bop, kill.
exactly. Of course,
Jeez, turn the
Nona,
walls off. Come on.
for real. But look at Nona, 14 and 2. What are they feeding him? Well, obviously kills, but this is something. Oh, and look at Stu. Ah, that's just a
Okay,
smoke.
Stu.
Don't worry. What?
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's
It's,
smokes aren't a worry for the card counters. They just always finding frags through them. Stu drops ramp, falls back into the control room, gonna give up this side of the map. Say it's all right. Can't plant there. You got to come to me on B. And as the CTs rotate around, they've gotten a player flank through lobby. Lol Blue also dropped down to make contact, and Legacy
oh, Legacy.
gets dropped down on the flank.
Going a little aggro there. And that lets the T's, I think, work back towards the lobby. I don't
If
know
they
if they
want to.
actually will. Oh, they
No,
are.
they're
They're,
crunching A. To heaven,
yeah,
to lobby.
absolutely.
And well,
Oh,
there's 2
no.
players on A though.
Oh,
Or excuse me, there's 1. The other player is the player back outside towards lobby, and so they find that one. They get that kill. Bomb gonna be planted up for heaven.
almost felt like Nona was asleep at the wheel there, holding that angle for too long and just...
Yeah,
Oh, there's someone there now.
it's hard. I always have to do the little crosshair jiggle to try and keep my
Exactly.
brain active. A nice pick in lobby, but
Yeah.
yeah, it trades back. Double frag. Make it a triple?
Mason.
No.
Oh, no.
He was gonna be able to save that AK
Oh,
or to go
wait.
for this if
No.
they want.
He's going for it.
There's a kit, but no smoke. You have to tap this and hit all the frags. They don't have to peek into you.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay. Good
nice.
shots by TJ.
Samurai. They double their rounds.
Wow. Okay. Okay. CT side not buying. Okay. Yeah. A little bit of mixed money and stuff. Lol Blue, Mag 7. I respect it. I'd like to see that Mag 7 do its signature hit. Oh,
Whoa!
Lol
No,
Blue, no! Come on!
it falls
Aww.
apart. Phenog's in favor
No.
for 2 apiece.
So close. Mishka did find an AK outside, though. So, if he saves that, that's going to be nice. Especially for the card counter.
Okay.
Let's see. So Samurai wins this round, and then card counter should have another
Well,
full buy.
but card counters have already gotten up to 8
Or 6, yeah.
or 6, excuse me.
Yeah.
They need to get up to 8 because we always see
Yep.
the 8-4 half.
Exactly.
Very important.
Samurai would
Tradition
like
here
to
in the
avoid
semi.
that. Yeah. You know what's
Or if
great
they can
though?
win -2 more rounds, then the samurai could be the ones to get to 8.
This is also true. Admins, make it happen, please.
Adams make it happen. Amend the score.
I will say that this match has a lot less deaths to the bomb than the last match that I casted, where the bomb would get at least 2 kills per round.
That's a crazy, honestly, crazy ADR from the bomb, probably.
Exactly. Oh, all blue. Such a good spot.
Oh,
Oh my god.
that's big to be able to cross secret early because they've been throwing these outside smokes where the only gap is if there's a secret player already. So Lol Blue takes a good spawn, takes a good scalp of B-Nogs, and ducks back into the B site. They reset on this CT side. Go ahead and rejig their defense as Lol Blue comes back around.
T-side also regrouping. Going towards ramp here. Dude, spots the shoulder. He's still hanging around. He wants to fight.
Ooh,
Ooh,
there it
they
is.
were close.
Now they're close enough to scare him back onto B.
Two taking the long way to control room there. If they decided to push ramp there, that would have been probably a little more scary. Let's see. Nona's holding this heaven push now too. Doesn't even have to worry about Hut, Legacy, in support. Bird? Nona finds the first. Finds the second, and Stu helps clean up.
This is just
It's
confidence from the card counters. I really like the way that they disrupt the outside smokes that Samurai have been throwing every single time, and then they just fall back into a good setup. Playing good
yeah.
Counter-Strike here on Nuke.
I mean, especially Nona though. 16-4.
Whew!
128 ADR. Just continuing to frag.
I mean, I think back to that MP9 round on B where Nona just was chasing with a USP out. That's the embodiment of confidence right there.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Chunky little nade damages them down on ramp as they now look to come through the smoke, but there's a second player in Mishka rotated into Hell. They say, okay, then maybe A is the gap. As they turn their attention there, there's a player Heaven, 2 players Mini. Ain't gonna be an easy site to break into.
Absolutely not. They might try to drop down vent. Oh, and they can't. Nona lines up too.
Oh. Smoke who?
Yeah.
As
Oh, wait.
card counters, they're in a good spot though.
Is Nona alone on A now?
There's a Heaven player that can come back pretty quickly,
Yeah.
but there was a window where Nona was, and Hinox is walking out.
Oh,
Nona
not killing Nona.
flicking over to that one. Nona's unstoppable right now.
Oh, Nona.
Okay, Nona is stoppable right now.
Oh.
As Peiru turns to the vent player, gonna be able to get down. Bomb can get planted here. This is kind of scarily doable for Peiru, but it would be a crazy ace clutch on 12 HP.
Oh, absolutely. At least gets that bomb plant. Oh, here's one drop.
This is a tough angle to play because
Yeah.
they can just shoot you right in the shoulder. But
Oh.
Legacy doesn't clear
Legacy doesn't clear it. Oh.
it. Peiru turns attention back. They're both coming from the site here. Tap on the bomb, spam through the door here.
Oh
Peiru's
my
not gonna
gosh.
connect with anyone. Now they're sticking. Now they're sticking, and Peiru has to peek in. Not enough HP.
No. Not enough door to hide behind either.
Not enough door. It would almost would have been better for Peiru if they had a smoke there. Because if the
Honestly,
CT is
yeah.
smoke it, then Peiru has something to spam through.
The door of Nuke once again betrays another. Samurai. Let's see if they can keep with the trend. See if we can get an 8-4 half here.
You know, it'd be a classic, continuing the pattern. Mason contact outside. It's not looking great, especially if you're standing behind a smoke against Mishka. So the kill won't be finished. The classic standard cross smokes down as they are able to make it across. And Stu is going to drop. That's the ramp player down. And Beanogs is out. Beanogs knows one's behind at hell because of that flash that comes through. And Mishka, a headshot on outside. It falls apart for the Samurai just as quickly as they construct the round. One player in secret getting flanked, the other two coming down ramp. This secret fight is going to be huge as the bomb gets planted. 2 CTs wrap around in response. And it's all about how they want to initiate this. Legacy. First to creep and crawl out. Drops an HE into dark. That's going to hit 2 players for so much damage.
Oh, no way.
And Legacy has
that.
figured it all out. 9-3. Card counters. They buck the trend. And they lock in a really nice first half.
On Legacy to still clear that.
Yeah. I mean, they had basically everything else cleared. And you hear the nade tagging people. So it's like, there's at least one down there.
Exactly. Impressive. Yeah, I mean, Nona, 20 kills in that first half. Nona
Wow.
just said, you know, it's past my bedtime, guys.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up here. Come on.
This has been nice.
Absolutely. Nona, not taking no shit. As card counters, they say, you know what? Dominated on CT. Let's dominate on T. Let's
Here
close
comes
it
an
out.
egg sack.
Oh
A
yeah.
Molly?
Look at
Where are
this.
they going to decide to do this? That's going to be backside. Flies out. Flash in as well. Pop, and here they go. Into the site, but Peiru receives them with the double. Everybody fragging on the A site. Samurai not perturbed. Not worried about the util.
A 5-second round there.
Whew.
Well.
Okay.
Well. Oh. You know, Samurai said, "Well, Nona, you want to go to bed? You want us to lose fast? Well, we'll win fast too." So.
Yeah, you know, if every round's just an A rush, I think it'll be pretty quick.
Exactly.
This round, I think, is going to turn out to be something else.
Yeah. Looking towards ramp, taking lobby.
It's a player in T lining something up.
Are they lining something up, or are they just holding for the flank?
Oh, it could be just for the complete walk outside. That's a very sneaky angle to hold. They're just holding everything. They hold the ramp push and overwhelm Cash. I mean, I guess you want ecos, but you can't afford to drop that against Glocks.
Exactly.
Peiru and TJ, though, they don't drop their fights. And now Peiru can even rotate down into this lower site. Players on hell just getting dunked. And Lol Blue left last alive. Stuck and smoked. And will be fragged momentarily.
Oh, come on, look next to you.
Oh, there it is.
Wow. Good start from Samurais. Gonna be interesting to see how they play this bonus though, because
I mean, I think you
little
send the
worried about it.
MP9s to double push something. You put the shotgun on a weird angle, and then the rifles just play passive.
Absolutely.
That's the vibe I would get. But
Yeah. Oh, let's see.
okay, here it is. Cash up close with the MP9, pushes straight into his demise, and as they crunch
Oh my
lobby, they're
gosh.
gonna punish him eventually. Legacy drops a smoke on the defense, has to run all the way away, and so
No.
it's the classic CTs take lobby, Ts take outside, but there's someone here waiting for them who's dropped a molly to stall it out. Mishka has to wait behind that for now, looking to fight forward, and TJ
Oh,
is waiting for this
TJ,
M4,
careful.
but TJ has just
No.
walked into the headshot. Unfortunate. It's
Oh,
now
and
only Pay
Legacy.
lives.
Oh,
Ooh, they're gonna come up vent.
favor.
They go down now. Okay. Hero has kit,
Could the
full
timing
armor,
from
full
Squeak.
util, and spots one on the cross vent. Nice little
Okay.
pick. This is actually doable. It's
They
kind of
want
wild
it?
to go for this, given the
No.
value of your equipment.
Yeah. I was gonna
And
say
okay,
payload
Paver
hit,
does.
but
Paver's out of there.
yeah.
All
No.
right. What do you think Samurai need to change here to get some rounds on the board? Because their CT side's been a little bit rocky.
Yeah, well, I think it's still early days in the CT side, and yeah, they had like these eco weapons, whatnot, from the round before, bonus round, whatnot. So I want to see if they can win this rifle round, but if they can't, I'm calling it now. Card counters is going to the finals. If Samurai can't win this round.
It'd be an exciting story. They're gonna play up against, I believe, Upsetty Spaghetti, the other team to make it through, winning out their game in semis.
Actually, it looks like it
Oh,
was Krypton Kings that won.
oh, was it Gas that won against
Yeah,
UPS?
yeah.
Ooh,
Surprisingly, yeah.
interesting. I had seen some chatter in the Chally chat, but I
Yeah.
have not checked closely at the match results. Either way, the match that we are focused on here and now, card counters Samurai. And it's the card counters that have an advantage from that opening pick by Squeaky Door.
See Misfit. No, Nona again. And yep. No, that's. They know both the CTs are here now, right? Legacy poking around. Looking for CTs. Gonna prevent the save. Oh no. TJ still finds him.
Uh-oh.
Are they still going for it? No way they do, right?
I mean,
Very well
never
could.
say
Oh,
never, but
yeah.
also this is such a crucial moment with such rough econ. But it's
Yeah.
also such a crucial moment where, I mean, you don't want to give them 11.
But
Unfortunately, though,
but
you
they
have to if
are.
you're the
They
samurai.
are. Oh wow. And Samurai's gonna be playing up against 11 here. Someone needs to help Peiru at the top of the scoreboard for Samurai. I don't know who needs to step up, but it's just not a lot going on for them.
And you are correct. It was actually UPS who do fall to the Krypton Kings, who are there in the
Yeah,
finals. I knew that game had concluded. Makes sense, yep.
yeah,
Gonna be an interesting one. Gonna be an exciting one no matter who makes it. Right now, of course, card counter is favored, given the fact
yeah,
that they're up in rounds.
absolutely.
But as card counters themselves have proven, don't always bet on the favorite.
Yeah, no, exactly. Card counters, I mean, if they win this, they're gonna continue their streak of upsets, coming in from barely making playoffs to now just going to the finals, going up against one of those top teams.
Yeah. I mean, they were the 14th seed
Yeah.
out of the 14 teams that make it to these playoffs. Oh, good opening pick. And things are just falling apart. Every single CT dropping. Oh, Samurai. These
Oh
fights.
my
These fights,
goodness.
it's only Peru and it's only damage. Excuse me, Peru not even getting one.
Oh my gosh, and they get ran down.
Okay. Pure
Oh
pain
my
delivered from the card
gosh.
counters as they're looking to count their winnings.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, just MP9s. That's all the Samurai can afford. You're up against match map and series point. Gr- Semifinal point. This is
Yeah.
qualification. This is that final seed making it into a grand finals matchup.
And Samurai have 5 MP9s to stop it.
And there's an op on the other side just waiting. Anyone dare over peak. And we have the star opper of the card counters waiting to shut them down.
Could get caught out by Mason on top of the hut here, but probably
Yeah.
not going all the way.
Yeah, it makes sense to
Well,
just play back at the long angles. Gonna get smoked off as well.
yeah. Okay, but does Law disrespect it?
Ooh.
No, not with
Stu's
the
making
off, but
contact on ramp and just drawing attention. If Stu does enough noise, they're gonna rotate one off A. They're just waiting and playing the patience game, saying we trust Stu to just clear
yeah,
this map control and force the CTs into making a mistake because if they push in, there's a T waiting around every corner. Stu has
already
crept up
started.
close here. Law Blue's op is
Oh,
ready, and now
no.
Legacy strikes on the other side of the map. Frag after frag. It's only
Oh,
two more
no.
needed for the card counters to be your grand finalists. Both players coming in from the
Yeah,
ramp
grab
side.
the
Op
off.
is picked up. Op
Yeah.
is recovered, but Legacy still shuts one down, and it's only Cash on this MP9.
1v3. What do you do? What can you show?
Bomb planted A. Cash has a timing here on this backside player, but now Stu turns, shuts them down, and the card counters. They win the semifinals and book their ticket to the
GG's.
grands against Gas.
Wow. Now that was dominant. That was crazy. They pulled out Nuke and
I mean, that was a well-drilled
yeah,
nuke. We talked about how their Mirage looked
absolutely.
a little bit disjointed, but it was
Yeah.
just, I don't know what it was. Nerves, a little bit of rust coming into the finals because they finish it in style.
Yeah. No, absolutely. That was a honestly just such a rough match towards the end for Samurai.
I mean, on CT side nuke, if your economy doesn't get started, sometimes it just be like that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. Well,
Right. Well, congratulations. I'm not sure if one of them wants to join on the mic and get a little interview, but if we are setting up with that, uh, we'll have them in soon. And otherwise, I
yeah.
mean, just congratulations to the card counters.
Yeah. No, that is they're continuing their run. Honestly, they're I know their org had a little bit of a tough season, so it's definitely good just at least one of the teams is continuing to just hold up, get to these finals and just fight for it, honestly.
Yeah. We're gonna try.
No nerf.
Nona, get in there.
No,
Come
no.
on, you're the go.
No, no. Word.
At-
Well, there we
As
go.
Welcome back.
okay, we're able
We
to get
got Nona.
We're able to
Okay.
steal Nona on in here.
Yep.
It's
All
Go
good.
right.
Nona.
Ayo.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be unstoppable on Nuke?
Oh, just had to. I don't know. Had to turn it on for the last game. It was we had to
Mhm.
get our get back against them because they beat us
Yeah,
in
Yeah.
OT during season. So we really needed that
there
one, and
you
we
go.
pulled it through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pulled through. I mean, had to turn it on for the last game. Is this
Yeah.
HR or is this H4K? Overall though, how did you feel coming into this map, and what did you do to prepare for a team like OS?
So we kind of like as our team we kind of revised how we played CT side in general. It wasn't as much anti-shredding OS and prepping for them. It was just reworking how we played our CT side because of how weak it was previously. Um, and then we were able to come out this time and just absolutely dominate CT, giving us a lot of cushion into T, and which just give us a lot of confidence towards the end of the game to finish through.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, another thing that I wanted to ask for the map bans,
Yeah.
what was that? What was the thought process for you guys? Because obviously your map choice of Mirage did not go your way.
Yeah. So we kind it's kind of what we expected, honestly. It was for us between trying to pick Dust or Mirage. Not Mirage isn't it's not a bad map for us. It's definitely not our strongest. We kind of were assuming Anubis would be the decider just with the success both of our teams have had on it. Honestly, when they picked into it, that was pretty huge for us. We thought that was a mistake on their part.
Yeah.
And then because we were expecting them to pick Nuke, so we did prep for Nuke, and that's why our CT side and everything was a bit more sturdy. So our own map pick was definitely the weakest map we had going into that.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting because I was thinking that the maps would go the other way and that it would be that Anubis decider and nuke pick from them. But
Yeah,
no matter what, the maps came out. You had the prep done.
yeah.
You were ready for it. Some confidence into it. How has it felt going through this playoffs run? Did did you expect any of this? Has your mentality shifted as you've won each game? Because I mean, you guys came in as the lowest seeded team into playoffs, but you've been showing up.
So that's our biggest thing is coming into it. We came in, yeah, we barely made it in as the 14th seed, and we came in. We decided we just, no pressure. We said we barely made it in. Let's just go in and have fun. After we 2-0'd Sav, it felt like playing more relaxed because one of our biggest issues we felt was just nerves getting to us and the pressure getting to us. So we just kind of came in to have fun that against Sav first round, played really well together, and since then it just felt like everything's been clicking as we've continued forward. We're not I think we're still playing without a ton of pressure with us being the 14th seed. No one thought we'd be here, and here we are through to the finals. So as long as we just keep playing our game, I think we have a really good shot at winning it all out.
Yeah. No, I entirely agree. You guys are definitely vibing out. I can tell that you guys were playing with confidence, of course, but just you guys just didn't let that Mirage loss phase you because you guys came out swinging. And that was very impressive.
Yeah, thank you. I think that too is just part of the bands. Us being so confident in our Anubis, knowing it was next, we didn't feel like we were down and out after the Mirage lost at all.
Yeah. I mean, it's just all about that confidence, all about how y'all are feeling as a team together. And now it's all about the grand finals coming up.
Yeah.
As you look towards gas coming through that other side of the bracket, how are you feeling going into that matchup?
We're confident. I don't want to, give away too much of what we've been thinking about forward, just if we did make it through and everything. But I'll just say that we are very confident, and we're just excited to play in the final.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Always
Nice.
excited to play, and confidence is a good sign.
Absolutely. Anyway, you guys played an awesome game, but I think we're just going to let you go. Go celebrate with your team. Congrats on making the finals once again. And just, you guys did awesome.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Of
Good
course.
luck.
Thank you.
Uh, all right. Well, Gabe, this has been a fun one. A back and forth affair, all three maps, but I mean,
Yeah,
you heard Nona say it. They were prepped on Nuke, and it really showed.
that's true. One thing though, I think we have a lurker in our VC channel here. Yeah, we have HR general manager here with us.
How's it going, guys?
We're calling out Ilt. How
Yep.
how does it feel? How's it feel to have your team making it into those finals?
I've been around CSC for quite a while now, since season 8, and finally getting my shot at being a GM here in my first season. And I really can't even describe just how proud I've been of all 4 of my teams, all 4 making playoffs, whether it was by the skin of their teeth or dominating their way through the regular season here. I've worked a lot with the Chally team throughout the season, like just making sure communicating, like trying to figure out like, hey, like, let's stop going to overtime every every regular match day here. Like we're not paid by the round. Let's figure out like what are we doing? Just trying to take a step back. Um, you know, uh I'm gonna go in there and the first line's gonna be job's not done. We
Yeah.
got one more game. Got one more game and I genuinely believe, their seeding is just a result of the matches, not a result of their strength.
Hmm.
Multiple overtime losses, close games the whole season. So I think that coming into playoffs, they maybe were a bit underestimated, but I don't think Gas is going to underestimate them now. And the boys are just going to have to really like just settle in and do their thing. And if they do that, I think they can pull it off.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. The vibes are high. Of course, we haven't talked to the other team, but
Yeah, I'm sure Gas has confidence going into it too, but that just makes it
Oh,
yeah.
all the more
absolutely.
exciting.
Yeah, I mean, once you win you've already won your 3 best of threes getting in there. I think that
Mhm.
it definitely becomes like a game of nerves once you hit the finals.
Yeah.
For sure. All
Let's see.
right.
You guys
Well,
have 2 days to prepare now.
Oh yeah,
21st, you guys are playing. Yep. Already
Thursday
starting
night.
those anti-strats.
I'll not leak whatever they're doing. They are
Okay.
all on the V. They
Okay.
all None of them have gone to bed yet, at least.
anybody out here
Okay.
subscribing to Skybox Edge,
Yep.
edging all night, preparing for those grand finals?
Yeah, yeah, and then that's not to take away from our prospect team who also won tonight, pushing themselves
Yes.
another round further, taking down
Nice.
DRG 2-1. So
Oh,
Oh,
that's
still got
good
good
news.
another
job.
Good
still
Because
got
news
they're
for
another
HR.
tier.
well, they're going to be going up against our boys at Frog, so
Oh yeah.
True.
Wow.
Got a frog rap. Shout out.
Yep.
I want to give a shout out to the guys over at AVI who won their game tonight too
Yeah.
in Prospect. We got all the representation in here.
Exactly. See, well, look at this. All the prospect battle here, just within this one VC. It's very high.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I'm just like I said, I'm just proud of the boys that have gone through this season, and hoping that we can close it out. Um, would love to get a little medal next to my name. Get the recognition.
Exactly. Well, anyway, good luck to you and all of your teams because they gave us a great match today. So fun to cast. Such just great fights, everything. But I think it's time that we start to close out this stream. Thank you so much for joining us too.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for guys having
Yeah.
me on.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
All right, Fuffy. Want to get us out of here?
yeah,
Close
this
it
has been
out.
a fun one. Gabe, thanks for casting.
Of
This
course.
is yeah. It's been a fun one all the way through. Shout out to Dancing Cactus, our observer and producer, taking us through all of the action. My name is Fuffy, and this is CSC. Got more games coming up on Thursday, even more the Tuesday after. Let's fucking go. It's playoffs time. But right
Woo-hoo.
now, it is bedtime. So have a good night, y'all.
Absolutely. See you guys.